Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Puneet Junur, host for today's webinar. So, so today we will be focusing on what's new in DraftSight 2023 edition. You have been hearing about DraftSight. Now we have come up with a new release, which is DraftSight 2023. So today we have a global speaker, Mr. Anil Kamble. He is worldwide DraftSight industry process expert for Dassault Systems. He has over 13 years of experience in CAD arena. Before we get started, let me quickly give you a quick hygiene check on the tool. On your screen, you would be seeing the control panel on the right side. You have two options if you have any queries during the webinar. One, you can put the question through chat, or you can put the question through question box, and we will take those questions at the end of the webinar. We have a dedicated Q&A session for that. For the better audio clarity, we would recommend you to use a headphone or a headphone with a mic, or keep your audio of the laptop on a higher volume so that you could hear us very clearly. Without taking much time, I would like to invite Mr. Anil Kamble to take over the session.
Well, thank you, Puneet. Thank you for the introduction. Well, good afternoon, everyone, once again, and welcome to the demonstration on what's new in DraftSight 2023. My name is Anil Kamble, and I work as an worldwide DraftSight industry process expert specialist at Dassault Systems. So, I will be taking you through the demonstration, and in next 45 minutes, I will give you a sneak peek of DraftSight journey so far. We will have in-depth demo presentation on what all the new enhancements DraftSight 2023 has come up with. We will have a glimpse of 3D experience DraftSight new enhancement. Now, those who don't know what 3D experience DraftSight is, it's a cloud offering that not only help you to create the drawings, but also help you to manage the drawings and the projects. Even you can seamlessly collaborate among the team members via 3D experience platform. And last but not least, we will have an introduction to DraftSight Mechanical, which is a new member added in our DraftSight portfolio. So DraftSight was been commercialized in 2019, and since then we strive our best to give users a better experience and better functionalities that indeed will help them to simplify their work and improve the productivities. So every year we added functionalities which gave our users a better experience. Now, for an example, the functionality like custom blocks. Now, the custom blocks not only helped users to automate the blocks and configure them as they want, but it also helped to modify the dynamic blocks that were there in the legacy drawings. Right now, without wasting any time, let me jump to the topic of the day, that is the enhancements that have come up in DraftSight 2023. And for that, let me open an application. So the CAD application that you see on my screen is DraftSight Enterprise Plus 2023. And for demonstration, I have opened two drawings here. Right now, let's say I'm an draftsman and I'm working on this lever drawing here, and I got to know that there are some design changes, and I would like to move or shift this particular hole in here to the 5 mm of right. Now to do that, I may go ahead and make use of in general commands like move. I select the entity and shift it toward the 5 mm towards the right. But once I do that, I got to know that the dimensions are being disassociated with those entities. Now this may lead to a lot of manual errors, and this may cause cost to a project and delay the project as well. That's the one stage. And then the second thing is, how will I get to know which all the dimensions that have been associated with these entities, and which all are the dimension which have been disassociated with the entities. For that, DraftSight 2023 has come up with the annotation monitor. So the annotation monitor will let us know which all the dimension have been disassociated with the geometries, and they have been highlighted here with the alert symbol on the tip of those dimensions. When I select a alert symbol or click on the alert symbol, it will ask me what you would like to do with those existing dimension, whether you would like to reassociate the dimension to the entity, or whether you would like to delete the dimension and recreate from the scratch. So for now, for the demo presentation, let's say I would like to reassociate this particular dimensions to the entity. Once I do that, the alert message is gone, right? So the annotation monitor, I can switch it off and switch it on from the status bar down below here. If you see, this is pretty useful tool and help me to avoid the manual errors, and that indeed will improve my productivity, right? So that's the annotation monitor. Now let's say this is the another drawing that I'm working on, and this particular drawing include lot of intelligence in it, right? So I would like to capture all of this area of those rooms here, like for an example auditorium and terrace and lobby, and I would like to add them into the drawing. So with the traditional method, what I do is I can create a table and insert the room name and then apply or add the areas opposite to that particular room. But that's the traditional method. Then what if I would like to extract the existing data and use it? So with DraftSight 2023, what we can do is we can extract the existing data, intelligent data, with the help of data extraction wizard. So the data extraction wizard allows me to create a template and includes the entities that I would like to extract data of, right? And then I can go ahead and apply a couple of settings here, and then the display options allow me to select what I'm willing to select here. For the demo presentation, let me go ahead and select the tag rooms that I need for, and then within the tag room I can go ahead and filter out the entities or the properties that I need. So here I have those properties what I need, and then I can show the column name, unshow them, and do a lot of stuff here. I can hide the name here and then have a preview, full preview of how those data or the metadata can be placed in the drawings. So once I have the data with me, what I would like to do with that data, whether you would like to insert that data in a tabular format into the drawing, or you can select that data and export it into a CSV file format. All right, so I can do both and then add the table the way I need and finish the data extraction. And this is how I can extract the intelligent information from the drawing and make use of it for my further use, right? So this Excel sheet, I can go ahead and I can see if this is the Excel sheet that I have been extracted. So this is the Excel sheet, and wherein I have the counts and the areas and then rooms within that particular drawing. So data extraction wizard simplify my work, reduce my repetitive task, and help me to improve my productivity, right? Now, uh, so this is a pretty complex drawing, and this complex drawing have overlapping geometries as well. Now what if I would like to go ahead and do some work on this particular overlapping geometries? When I try to select I tend to select the hatches, but then I have the overlapping geometries here. So within DraftSight 2023 we have a selection cycling options. So with the selection cycling option, you get the details of the entities that have been overlapped, and then you can select one of the needed options from this panel here, and then select it and then work upon it. So you can go ahead and switch on and switch off the selection cycling from the status bar here, if you see. So selection cycling again simplify my work while working on the drawings, and then this help me to speeden up my work and improve my productivity, right? Now let's say I would like to add a hatching to differentiate this terrace area, and to apply the hatch you make use of H as a shortcut key to invoke the hatch command. But now if you see in DraftSight 2023 you have a contextual ribbon on the top here, which again simplify my work, give me the exact option that I need to what I'm looking for. Like for an example, I would like to uh, add a user defined hatches on this particular region. So I can easily do that with the contextual ribbon. So the contextual ribbon again is simplify my work, ease my work, and I can complete the task that I want to, right? So these are the few enhancements that DraftSight 2023 has come up with. There is a kind of unique enhancement for the interior designers. You might be noticing we have an Home by Me tab added in DraftSight, right? Now what is the Home by Me? So Home by Me is an online app for the interior designer. So what you can do is you can it's not only for interior designer, it can be used by the architect and as well as the people who are interested in designing their own home. So here you can create your floor plan. You can add walls and rooms and create and then you can add in the furnitures um, with the help of this Home by Me app. If you have your own content, if you are a furniture manufacturer, you can add your own content in here and bring in, and then you can have a screenshot of those images, and those screenshot of these images you can take it and add it in your browsers, and you can also have the realistic images of those kind of a floor plan. Now you can have the 2D view of that floor plan. You can have a 3D view of this floor plan, and then you can, if you find, you can have a walkthrough and walk through the layout and see how all those the furnitures have been placed and have a look and feel of those furnitures placed. The best part of this Home by Me is you can Once you have done with those floor plan, you can export the drawing to DraftSight file. So you can make use of this exported file in DraftSight Me. So I have already exported one of the file here. I can then go ahead, and here is the extension, file name, DraftSight underscore demo dot ds home by me. That is Dassault Systems home by me file. I can open that, and let's say I can generate, and that's how I'll get a nice layout from the home by me with all the dimensions. The next thing that I need to do is just to dress up the dimensions, and I'm done with it, and I can share this drawing with my stakeholders, with my architecture if I want, and for further use. So now so this is the home by me that you have. We have, if you would like to, you know with the home by me, you can create a photos, photorealistic or stunning photos like the one that you see on the screen now. So if you would like to know more on the home by me, you can visit www.home.by.me.com. You can have a look and feel, and see how it works for you. Well, now moving ahead, I would like to give an update on 3D Experience DraftSight enhancements. So 3D Experience DraftSight, now we can work offline with 3D Experience DraftSight. So let's say if you are if you have any internet connection problem, or you are working remotely, you can anyway turn on the work offline mode within 3D Experience DraftSight for how many days that you need. Work on the data, work on the files, save them locally, and then when you have a strong internet connection, or you are back into the office, you can connect it and upload the data to collaborative space on a 3D Experience platform. That's what you can do with 3D Experience DraftSight. The other enhancements that 3D Experience DraftSight, the technical enhancement that 3D Experience DraftSight has come up with is we have removed the dependency on Java. So IEF Java, that's not needed now. And if you have a multi-tenant with you, DraftSight now is closely associated and can work on seamlessly if you have multi-tenants. No problem with that. Now let's say you have worked on a couple of drawings, a bunch of drawings, and have saved locally. Now those saved bunch of the drawings, you can upload them to the platform in one shot, which with the batch upload functionality that is made available with the 3D Experience DraftSight application, right? So some few more information on 3D Experience DraftSight. Now for those who don't know what is 3D Experience DraftSight, they may go ahead and visit DraftSight.com website, browse to the web page and get to know about 3D Experience DraftSight. Now while surfing the web page, you may encounter that 3D Experience DraftSight Professional may be purchased online. So yes, it can be, but then this functionality or the buy online option is available for selected countries, and it's not available for India. So but then this is what you will get when you go to the web page. So if you are more interested to know about 3D Experience DraftSight Professional or 3D Experience DraftSight Premium or Collaborative Designer for DraftSight, which is an connector for a DraftSight which connects the standalone DraftSight application to the 3D Experience platform. So please kindly reach out to our business partners. They can guide you and then we can have a meeting and sit together and demonstrate you 3D experience DraftSight much more in details, right? So moving ahead, let me introduce you to DraftSight Mechanical. Now, DraftSight Mechanical includes all the capabilities of a DraftSight Enterprise Plus and DraftSight Premium. Along with that, it includes the capabilities to address comprehensive design needs. For that, I have opened two examples. The left side drawing shows the traditional way of creating the balloons and adding the bill of material, which is quite cumbersome and may lead to manual errors, which happens, right? So with the DraftSight Mechanical, you can automate the bill of material, and I'll show you how. So within DraftSight Mechanical, you can add the part references to an component. So you can add the properties to the component, and you can customize the properties of the component. So if the component, if you need uh, you know certain component properties, you can add them to the component properties. If you find want to would like to have more component properties to be added, you can go ahead and add them into the component properties. You can go ahead and customize the bill of material as the way you want. You can remove unnecessary properties, and then you can add the properties that you need into the BOM and arrange them as per your need. Based on the BOM, you can again go ahead and customize the part list and include the properties that you need into the part list, and then you can arrange those part list as per your organization standard. I can add the balloons based on the ISO 16433 1981 standards. Once done, you can then go ahead and fill in the metadata, like let's say this is the lever component, having a description of lever, having a standard of Indian standard material with MS, and let's say around mass of 1.2, and the manufacturer is XYZ. So likewise, I can go ahead and add few more components, like the link component, which I have in the assembly. It's having two quantities, and the other one is the post component. I can quickly go ahead and add the metadata to that post component. Now DraftSight Mechanical comes with industry standards, and I can make use those industry standard libraries to add standard component. Like for an example, I would like to add a ISO standard having a hexagon flange bolt. I can insert the part reference with the standard component and add them in a favorite for my future use. So I can place the standard component in the drawing where I would like to have them, and then I can place those identical components in here. Once I have added the part references and placed the standard component, I can then go ahead and look at the BOM and see if this is the way I need. And then once I have confirmed that yes, this is the way I need, I can go ahead and then arrange my part list accordingly. So during the part list, I got to know that there are two identical components. I can go ahead and then group those two identical components and make them one. So the quantity automatically becomes 2. I can sort out those items based ascendingly or descending as per my need. And once I have done with my part list the way I would like to customize it, I can then place the part list into drawing, and then it's matter of just having that part list into the drawing and then dressing up. Okay, so I can then adjust the columns and the rows as suitable as needed, okay, in the drawing. So that's how I can create automatic bill of material within the drawing, which help me to avoid the manual errors. I can, based on the part list, I can go ahead and add automate balloons to the assembly. So I can select the part references to which I would like to apply balloons. So this is the lever at the link, and then I like to have the post, and then the remaining two standard components. Okay, that's how I can go ahead and select them, and then I can place those standard balloons. So apart them, so this was about DraftSight mechanical introduction. A pretty useful tool to address comprehensive manufacturing or mechanical design needs. So with those automatic bill of material capabilities, I can make sure that I can avoid manual error, and by doing so, I make sure that my project is on time, and then that's how I improve my productivity, right? So moving ahead, uh, a quick recap on what we had for the enhancements, what we had seen so far. So yes, we the annotation monitor capabilities. The annotation monitor helps you to keep a drawing up to date. Indeed, it will help you to reduce the manual error and make sure that the project do not get delayed or it doesn't cost more to the project. Data extraction wizard that will help you to extract the intelligent information from the drawings, avoid repetitive task or duplicate the task. Okay, easy to use functionality. Selection cycling, again, gives an options to select the entities from the overlapping geometries. Indeed will help to ease the selection method and work upon the entities. The contextual ribbon tab again simplifies draftsman work. So all of the options will be there on the ribbon. No need to right click, or no need to remember the options that will be there within that particular command. All of them will be available on the ribbon, and you will be easily able to identify what all the options that you need to select with the contextual ribbon tab. Home by me integration, yes. So for the interior designers or the architecture or even building builders, if they would like to create a photo, um, of stunning photos of the floor plans, and if have the add with the interior furnitures, and then create the 2D drawing out of it and share it with the stakeholders. That's the tool. A really good enhancement that done there within that integration. Then we have for the 3D experience drafts that we saw, the offline mode that helps to work as per the convenience without bothering about internet connectivity and its bandwidth. So you can use it the way work it, and then when you have a good internet connectivity, upload the data on the 3D experience platform. Now DraftSight supports Windows 11, and it supports Mac OS 11 Monterey. Okay, and yes, we had an introduction to DraftSight mechanical, that indeed will help you to reduce the manual error by automating few of the workflows there. So I hope you like the DraftSight mechanical. So with that, I urge or request all of you guys to make a visit to www.draftsight.com, download DraftSight free trial licenses and try it out and see how it suits you. So That's my call of action for you. With that, I end my presentation.